We done been down and out before. It's probably my worst Madden season in years. Madden 16 type shit. Yeah, it's about Madden 16. Yeah, Madden 16, bro. I ain't been this week. I ain't had a bad season like this in forever. I get a few of the best corners in the league. I don't care about none of that.
Coverage of the National Football League on EA
you know I don't.
Nothing like the
pick on them if you want to tonight.
To an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Ooh-wee. Yes, sir. Man, when my boy come back, man. I got 5 more weeks without my boy, man. Got 5 weeks, man. Man, it's weak, bro. Sweet. Who you got on your team? I forgot. Who's your who? Melvin Gordon and who else? AB, yes sir. What he gonna do? He ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing nothing. Boy, oh my lord, if we don't lock these niggas down, bruh. Come on, fam. Come on, squad. Yes, sir. Oh, any coming out past him. So we gonna see.
Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. Able to get this to Gordon. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Should have been a bad pass, but
nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we want to say? Get those backs into space, right?
Money time,
do that there. Nice pickup on first down. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Love it.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Oh my lord!
Caught by his running back.
I forgot you got.
Be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46. Now Gordon on first down.
That's what we do on here.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and just a few inches.
That's how you gonna get in the ball.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And this is caught by Watkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 23.
I know what you want to do. Oh, yes, sir.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Antonio Brown with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's see. So you're in the same defense like everybody else? Looks like it.
Play action now. Brissett.
Come on. I'm max protected. Come on,
Lorenzo Carter racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have his hands full all night long.
You often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. How it's long distance now? Let's go to that play. One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On third down, Brissett. He's got a man.
Catch, Charles.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very solid gain of 27.
Go 12 and your man can catch it.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Out of the gun, Brissett. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
You got to complain with Miles, man.
On the pickup there, and it'll be second down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us that we're going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
Okay. I mean, I liked it. Whatever.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Brissett. And he's got the hook up to Moore. That one good for 26
I know how to beat
and a first down. Well, that didn't take very long. You mentioned you have to keep him under wraps. Avoid the big plays, what you said, and here he makes one in the first quarter.
Yeah, you can't let this become a habit.
You ain't running man, cover 2 man, bro. It's easy to beat all day, every
First
day.
and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. From the shotgun.
What kind of shit?
This is incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield.
Come on, bro. Man, you take that shit out of here.
Maybe a little over anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't
Hell
look
nah,
comfortable
bro.
on that
They need to
throw.
take that shit out of
because
here.
it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield. And almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. To throw is Brissett. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Ah, I wanted
And he
to
goes
juke so
backwards on
bad.
this one, losing yardage to the 7. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just.
Touchdown, scrub.
Touchdown, Houston.
You better quit running, man. I'm telling you.
His 3rd touchdown.
Y'all better quit doing this week
As
Madden
his
stuff
guys
against
are on
people
the
that love
board
football,
here in
bro,
this
and
first
play the
quarter.
game.
Point after by Lambeau.
It was actually good at
And
it.
we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Oh, catch him.
Room here to run.
Yep. What?
And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
It's terrible.
That return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
On 1st down, it's Watson.
Nigga, it's Jalen. Man, come on, bro.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
We like that matchup all day. He ain't AJ Boye over, boy. Get out, dude. I ain't scared to play man defense out here,
after
boy.
the incompletion on 1st down.
57's the mic. Rock 57.
Throwing again is Watson.
Let's get money. He's covered up, bro.
Midfield at the 49. Bradley Chubb make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going
Yeah, this is what I want to see right here.
They're moving exactly the way
This
they
is
want
exactly
to,
what I
but you're
like.
exactly right.
Yes, sir.
Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Out of the gun, Watson.
Come here, boy. Punch the football. I got defense, bro. I had to make a few adjustments. I should have made it early in the season.
Providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
Somebody beat the hell out the Colts.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week
Bro,
as he
I
sends
made
this one
adjustments,
away.
bro.
And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side
Remember I told you I
judge
put
says. Honey
Badger
out at the
in at the
8-yard
nickel.
line.
Yes,
the field
sir.
position game, such an
Yes,
overlooked
sir.
facet,
It's
Charles,
already
of an
working
NFL
out in
game,
my
but this
favor.
offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an
Because
idea.
then I put
What's
what's his name?
Complimentary football.
Eli Apple at the other nickel when I go
puts
dollar.
their defense in a great spot.
You can't play
Gives them a
and
chance
then
if they want to be aggressive. Try and maybe get a safety out of this.
I wish I had Dalvin.
It puts them
Dalvin's
in that
injured. He's
position.
gonna come back for another
He's
5
only
weeks.
able
bro.
to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup
Hurting.
of 2.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up
because
what they're hoping, those
dog.
big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8.
Oh, outside, the outside.
Incomplete there. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense as that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Come on, bro, you can't.
15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down.
One more time, bro. Whatever defense.
And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they
I know he's going to be open.
Meetings with the coaching staff.
I know when they're going to be open.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Looking.
Where you going? Because that ain't the same play, my boy. He just ran the same route. Where you going? What do you mean fixed draft class?
For more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
You know, sometimes we be having drafts like that though. So it's just like good players. That's auto-generated.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll throw again. Brissett got his man there, complete to Gallup.
I got running backs playing
for him now on the year. He's got a 1st down.
Get from the space. It's the Jacoby Brissett I need every week.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Yep, press.
Again, it's Brissett.
Yep, every time.
He's going to find Gallup here complete.
Yeah, Michael.
And he'll be taken down.
Yeah, Michael.
Let's
get loose now.
Territory. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there.
See,
for
now
the
I got
Texans.
hey, you guys to have that superstar specialist on the receivers,
But
man.
it appears that they read man defense
That
and went
is
to
so
the out
crucial.
route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with
Perfect play.
And they got it done.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his
Hey, dude,
right
yes,
side.
sir. You
Some
can't
contact,
outsmart me, bro.
to reach the 40.
Dude, try saying heat. You know what I did?
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming
Half
together.
back screen, he was wide open.
Opening.
They lucky
Still,
he ain't that
ended up
fast,
with a
though.
solid game.
6
what
yards
hurts
was
me.
the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Yeah.
Into the air once more.
Oh, I forgot about him. I forgot about him off the edge. Oh, you got lucky.
Lorenzo
But then again,
Carter,
hold on.
he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great
understand
year
that, though.
continues.
He only sent how many? I don't know. That should be confusing at times, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Why y'all double? Oh, okay, yeah, so he was gonna come out
The
there.
Texans on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd down and 12. From the gun, here's Brissett.
Oh, I meant I should have possession catch. That's my fault. That's my fault. I had a perfect read.
Flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning.
That's perfect read.
Hey, why not a penalty?
I'll take
Why
it,
not
though.
a penalty?
Everything
What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both
Bro, I went to
sides,
bed, man. I don't even know, bro. I was tired
Forces
yesterday.
4th down. With it is Brown.
Bro, like the light.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Colts will go on offense.
Let's go. Let's get the ball,
1st
defense.
and 10.
He ain't got no offense. We know that for a fact.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand,
Come here.
first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about
let's get
every
money,
team has in
bruh.
their goals. All right,
Quit
number
playing
one
with
goal is
us.
what? Make the playoffs.
Number
2 goal is
He's like,
win
bro,
your
he should not be,
division.
man. Come on,
Number
bro.
3 goal
This
and
is
the biggest
football.
goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be
Play man
heading into the
coverage anytime I
playoffs
want
so that you
to.
can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at leleast secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Damn.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a
have to
bit
run
out
the
of whack
football.
because
He's
most of the
still gonna
yardage
get
is
out
coming
there.
through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs
He's
like that
catching
because
in
the
bad
defense might be a little
situations,
bit
man.
off balance.
Ready
They pick
for
up
it.
another first down with that run.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
Huh?
Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. Quick
That was
throw out
weak.
to
Hey,
Gordon
come
on the
on.
perimeter. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Boy, Melvin
A
don't like
gain
holding
of
that
5,
ball. Look how
good
he
enough
holding
for the
it.
first
Smack it.
down. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle.
Incomplete, boy. This is Jalen Ramsey. Stop it.
There, but it's incomplete.
It's the Jalen Ramsey I've been wanting to see all season,
there, and in
bro.
the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Oh, my
Everything
Lord.
looked pretty good until the finish.
Niggas better wake up out here because, nigga, I can do whatever I want. Yes, sir. Then he going outside, yup. That's weak.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard
That's
or
all
2
you
shy
get, bro.
of the
Why?
40.
I'm not understanding why
15
my
yards on the
man's gonna
play,
go
first down.
on the jet motion.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Like, he keep doing that weak-ass shovel pass to get Antonio Brown going. And it's weak because he's like, I'm playing man defense and what's your name? I don't know. It's just weak.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look at
we want all that. Come here.
later
Stop
this
it.
weekend. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson.
Get it out! He keeps trying to pick on Jalen Ramsey. It's not happening, bro.
It's 3rd down.
Hey, bro, Jalen's out here making Antonio look like nothing, bro.
Every blade of grass that allowed them to disrupt the play.
Yo, Jalen Ramsey, this is what I want to see,
coming up,
bro.
and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Watson.
Come here. It's over. You cannot do what you want against me, bro. And Jalen, oh my Lord. I'm going to keep saying it.
Season now, that is 9
Are you watching this,
for him.
Hey. Jalen Ramsey, bro. You scared now, bro. Come on, bro. Dude don't even want to punt the football. Scary ass. Oh, okay.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
What you want me to do, Keefe?
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start
He
tomorrow.
is so
We
slow,
still
bro.
got
I
some
hate
time,
slow running
and they
backs,
plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Oh, he's funny. Hee hee ha ha.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down.
Monkey. I don't know what he's talking about right now.
Now Brissett.
Throw it to the outside.
Picked off by Justin Reed. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick six for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season, it's big for them.
They really started to expand the playbook for them even more.
Like
sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year one. By year two, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Go ahead and copy.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Brissett now.
Oh, my Lord. This don't make no sense, bro.
Solomon Thomas in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
I'm not understanding how people are just coming free like that. Yeah.
So we've reached halftime here on the Thanksgiving night.
As
we get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
I don't want to hear it. Y'all not the most recent.
We resume action here in quarter number 3.
Nah. Y'all ain't the defending champs no more.
About 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
That's nice and all.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
It's our time now, bro.
Again, it's Crowell.
It's our time, bro. It's been our time, bro.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues.
Nah, I'm just saying it's our time now. I ain't say that. The words in my mouth, bro.
A little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw, Brissett.
No, sir.
And his throw is incomplete.
My niggas cousin, my homeboy's cousin said that shit. It was like, bro, hey, you on that gay shit tonight, bro? He was like, bro, nah, bro. I was like, bro, there's other ways you can say shit, dog. Don't be saying that.
Unable to find anyone open.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Crowell. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on 3rd and 3. The set sets to throw.
Hey, bring baby fuck up. It's niggas.
Solomon Thomas. He's the one to get him.
Yo, hey, bro. It hurt me, dog. That nigga's.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only
feelings hurt.
5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
It's a 4-yard return following a punt.
The motherfucker don't do not disturb.
And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
The loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Gordon. And able to find a little space. He gets us up over the 15 to the 16. Eric Kendricks, the Vikings' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop. So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs. A shotgun snap for Watson.
Thank you, Jalen.
Intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Here's Brissett.
Bro, this nigga's terrible quarterback.
Picked up by Jonathan Abram, the rookie from Mississippi State.
Lord.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. This is Gordon as they go to him again.
Bro, how you outrun Marshawn Lattimore?
4
Come
yards
on,
to
man.
pick up, first down.
tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Gordon. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, just one big carry.
Come on, Jalen. Ooh, come on, Jalen.
That's a good start for him.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon.
Like, Daddy, I'm sorry.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
What'd I say? I don't know, man. That's on you.
3rd and long. It's Watson.
Come here.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple.
Let's go.
He was looking for Watkins.
I'm out here. You lucky I ain't got no offense right now. I'm bull.
We look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme?
Bruh, my defense looks so much better, bro. I'm telling you.
Got them frustrated right now.
And I love it. And I'm gonna run the ball.
First down carry now for Crowell.
He's so, bro. I need Dalvin Cook back, bro.
14. In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz.
Yeah.
Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes
he's nice, bro. On the back end, he's nice.
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Charles Clay is tied in the intended target.
Jacoby Brissett's holding my offense.
Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have
what the world?
You don't have defensive backs making plays.
Why'd he go inside? Oh my gosh, bro.
Pregame. But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down,
she said, I love you.
Shot in the end zone with the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6.
Hey, bro.
The interception, but very little movement after it. That forces
hey, you got issues.
And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Ooh.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Watson. Now he's forced out left. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter.
Did they fix the superstar stuff? Where, like, if the corner, because my thing just saying you can't give up more than 30 yards. This nigga Jalen, I done gave up more than 30 here recently.
Colts on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Fumble the ball.
Have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time.
There we go.
5 yards on the play there. It's a drive will continue.
This nigga Jalen,
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Watson.
Ooh, come on, Lattimore.
Turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted.
Hey, bro, that niggas really be trying out here on my niggas, man.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On 2nd down now, it's Gordon. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Watson gonna pull
Come here, where you going? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We all over that, bro.
Losing 4 yards that time.
Dude, 10 for 19. 2 interceptions.
The football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're gonna have to put it away and trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
Love you.
They begin with a run by Crowell. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3.
What's wrong with you?
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs.
Bro, I ain't got no running game, bro, because this nigga Dalvin Cook's hurt my backup.
Just a 1-yard gain to
Stop
the 5.
it. Stop it.
Second
That's
down
how I
play,
won the Super
not
Bowl
much
the
better
first
than the
time.
first. Just a gain of 1 there.
It's a different league. Yes,
the
sir.
Texans on 3rd down. They're at
no,
50%.
you see, niggas on YouTube. Go look at it.
10.
Go look at it. It's on YouTube.
Out of the gun, percent. And the throw there going to be incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin
you try to do too much.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do you run that effectively?
Fumble the ball, man.
Offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets 1st downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those 1st downs, keep possession of the football.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll give it to Gordon. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to 43.
that expression, it's not my night.
Is that
It
AD?
is so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage.
Come here, bro. They can't do it. Man, he cannot do nothing on offense, bro.
Somebody's there defensively.
I just can't not move the football.
A loss of 2.
Hey, you ain't got your best player, man. You ain't got no quarterback to fit your playbook. It is hard to win games. Where he going? What you doing? Where dude go? What you doing? See, this one be like it. Dude be trying to post though. What you saying? Nah, he thinking about it. Think about it, cause you might not get it. I just need a touchdown.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go on 4th.
Let's go. Man, Kawhi now lost last night, is what I heard.
The 39-yard line. Not that time for Watkins.
Bro, I swear if I had freaking Dalvin, dog.
All you talk about is taking care of the football,
I got
and especially with a lead here in the fourth
I am
quarter.
10-14.
Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the
Send
fourth
it back.
quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super.
Come here.
Gotta be careful.
Let's go.
Inside the 30.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 34.
That could very well be a defining play in this game.
Can't run cover 4 against some fast people now.
He took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Did you say he accepted a
So
trade?
now the big play has him all
Accepted
the
a
way
trade,
inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On
Let's get
1st and 10, it's Sanders.
Dang, bro, he's so slow. I need that.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we
It's
have
my
learned
doubt.
that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down,
Yeah, my doubt.
I've got to get at least 4 yards.
You
They
need
got
2 in a
5
row.
here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
From the 22, Brissett, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an
You gotta go
incompletion.
for it. It's 4-down
They've been
territory
very
right here,
cohesive,
man, fellas.
knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Here's Brissett.
Break the.
You,
I hate tight ends that can't break tackles, bro. I really do.
4th down.
I hate them with a
He got out of
passion.
bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down,
Man,
the
I had the
defensive
perfect play call,
grab
dude.
your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Brissett on 4th down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's
Conversion.
got it. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Can't blitz
Fourth quarter,
somebody
down to the
like
final
me.
2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
I miss you. Let me just come back.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
I don't hear you. I don't hear you.
Back to throw.
I can't get nothing, bro. That's weak. I ain't got no fucking offense,
Picked off by the
bro.
linebacker, Jamario Davis.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game.
It's so
That was
hard
an
trying to play
absolutely
offense in the
monstrous
red
big
zone.
play
You got
right
no
there.
running back.
Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. Down on the field, we've got an injured player.
Yeah, let's go.
After that last
Injury
play.
timeout for him.
Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Man, I ain't hearing that,
So
shout.
2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Let's go. Come on, bro. I need another. I need a pick. The difference in this game is a pick six, dog.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look. 6 DBs.
That's it. What, he caught that?
Good play. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks.
Oh, my
That
Lord, this
reception
nigga
brings
caught
him
that
up
weak
to the
shit.
700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball,
Damn, he
a rather
caught that
exclusive
weak
club,
shit.
and one we talk about all the time. In football, put you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Damn, bro. Turned the ball. I had so many opportunities, dog. It's like,
54, right there. 54, Mike. I got one.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Lewis. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
that shit's
Give him
duty.
14 on that one.
I ain't got no
First
fucking
down.
offense.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no
Bro, I literally
hurry
be
to run
losing
the
these
play
games
really
off-
fast. Let the clock wind
I
down.
did. I've
So
lost every
signs of
game off
life
fucking
in
one
what's been a
possession.
dormant
Because I ain't got no
offense in
damn
the
offense.
second half. Here's
This
1st
shit's
and
annoying.
10.
He's checking. Crash. I got you, baby.
They run the counter. Richard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for Indianapolis, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Indianapolis next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
No. You know what? I don't even care if I get a top 10 pick this season. This be the only time I just have a bad season, man. I have to accept it because this nigga Jacoby Brissett, they don't got him. I don't know, bro. He just doing weird shit. Cause he got all the tangibles, bro. But this nigga just can't win with this nigga, man. When I look at my schedule, bro, this shit just makes me sad. Saints, lows.